Well, Shamby Broom, man, you are trying to. God, how do we frame this? Single-handedly, change the IT world so that there's more women doing all this stuff. And what's so important, man, that's where all the jobs are. That's where all the money is. That's where everything is. And most young women get out of school. Oh, I can't do this. And you're taking like 8-year-olds, right? And showing them how to code. And so at 8 years old, they go to your camp for a week or two, and then they're making apps for their family members. 8 years old. I'm 72 and I still can't even do that. But more importantly, this is something you're doing on the side. I mean, you have a web development company, and this is where your heart is, helping young women get these skills and not be afraid to take advantage of the opportunities that we have in this country now. And it's called what? It's a what do you call the organization?
It's Web Girls Code.
webgirlscode.org, right? And you're fundraising now on Kickstarter. So that's what we need, people to help you. Because, I mean, this is not something you're looking to buy a yacht with or anything. This is all volunteer, right? And all the money's going to these 8-year-olds to come to your class, and you teach coding at 8 years old. I mean, I think seniors should be coming to that thing too. They have more phobia.
That's true of technology. You're absolutely right.
And they could come and learn, how to code, because once they do, then they could use everything we have in our society better, faster, cheaper, and take advantage of everything. And that's where you're trying to make sure that this wage gap. I mean, women are still like 80 cents to the dollar, which is stupid. What the hell is what's going on with this kind of thing?
Yeah, and we're hopefully by starting at 8, that's going to encourage the girls to have more confidence.
Yeah.
And a lot of times when you come to jobs, it comes about confidence. Absolutely. To be able to ask for more because you're worth it. So we want them to start young. So by the time they are in the workforce, they're confident enough to tell people, hey, I'm worth it.
Well, I mean, could you imagine an 8-year-old coming home and telling mom and dad, yeah, I just made an app? They're going to fall off their chair. Yeah. And put this young girl on a pedestal in the living room so everybody sees it. It's sort of like when we make the kid play the violin, when the friends come over.
And our focus is websites. And by doing that, the code that they learn is basic, which is why we can teach it to 8-year-olds. But it's going to allow them, just like basic math in kindergarten, you can then eventually learn algebra and geometry. So we're taking this basic code, HTML5, allowing them to learn it so as they grow, they can add more complicated programming languages.
Right. Now, I mean, when my boys were very young, I was having them code in basic language. That was an early programming code. I don't know if you recall. Like a dinosaur programming code now. When everything was a dot there where you wrote X equals Y, And but at 8 years old they're doing that. So anybody could do this. It's not magic, and you're right. I mean, it's sort of like riding a bicycle. Anybody can ride a bicycle. You just have to work at it a little bit and you figure it out. So why the hell are only boys riding bicycles? No.
Oh, no, there's plenty of girls, and the excitement that we see when they finish, they come in, some of them have never seen code, and by the time they're done, our program is a 5-hour training program.
Wow.
And by the time that they're done, they're doing code speak. They're helping each other.
Wow.
And it's amazing to listen to them come in not even knowing what HTML means. And by the end of the day,
I don't know
they're speaking that language. Hypertext markup language. But it's amazing. And their brains are geared towards that. They've grown up around technology. So they pick up. I'm amazed at how well they can pick up on this. And it's kind of like Legos. They can then take this home. They leave with their website on a USB drive, and they can go home and they can continue to add to it.
Well, it's a language, right? So, I mean, an 8-year-old could learn Mandarin a lot easier than anybody else, so they can learn HTML a lot easier than anybody else, right? And I'm 70.
In schools as a foreign language.
Right, exactly. And actually, in my generation, that was considered a foreign language. if you knew like Fortran or something like that, that could substitute as a foreign language requirement.
Oh, yeah, I wish they would do that now because
Right, exactly.
the
Right.
same
No.
process.
Right, exactly. And what you, yeah, that was back when. But that's wonderful. I mean, what's wonderful is that you as an individual see a problem. And that's what's so neat about the internet and crowdfunding or whatever, that you could go out. I mean, you're not a rich person or something. You're going to start your own endowment or something. And, you just need a little funding to keep this going, and you have tools to make that happen. Anybody could do this now, but you have to have the heart like you do. So,
And that's one thing we're proud of. We have all the equipment.
Uh-huh.
So all we need is we have the place is for the girls to come ready to learn. We have the laptops, instruction manuals, and that's what the Kickstart project will help us to be able to provide all that for them. And they just need to walk in the door, and we want to be able to offer that to them for free, because a lot of parents contact us and they're excited when they learn about what we do.
Yeah, but they don't.
And they realize, usually it's $129, and we just have a lot of them that just can't afford that right now. But they want
$129 a lot for a vested kid. I mean, people have trouble buying shoes for kids. So how could they justify $129? So that's why people should be aware of this program. If you want to help people that are disadvantaged or whatever to get out of that cycle, I mean, it's learning skills. It's not giving a check. It's giving them skills so they could grow forever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have one graduate of the program of our last camp, and she's actually emailing me every week because she wants to add more and more things to her site, and she's getting ready to make a site public for her friends to be able to use.
Wow.
So it's exciting to see that, like you said, there are girls that want this.
Yes, but again, it's not so much girls that, man, our community needs it. That's what's important, because otherwise we'll spend money other stupid ways trying to figure out this problem. When you figured out how people could help solve this problem, for $5? All you're looking for, and it's not going to you; it's going right to these children, so they could take this course and give them the power of what everyone needs to survive in the future nowadays. And it's so wonderful you're doing this, Shami, and I think it's a wonderful thing. Keep doing it, and I hope more and more people watch this or find out about you somehow. That you're somebody not bitching about the world. You're doing something about it.
So we just really want people to go visit our website at webgirlscode.org. And the link is right there. They can learn more on Kickstarter. Right. There's our video to really learn a bit.
Oh, you got to watch the video. Yeah, those kids are in there. You see the excitement in these kids' eyes. The 8-year-old talking to HTML. I don't know what the hell they're saying, but they do, and it's meaningful. So the website, Web Girls Code. Now, it's spelled funny. It's phonetically right. WebGyrtz code code.org, right?
Well, actually, WebGyrl.
Oh, L. It looks like a T for me. Okay, L. Yeah, so that's your phonetic, not my phonetic. Okay, Web, WebGyrlzcode.org. Okay, give now, give often, because you'll be here forever, and you're always needing help, and it's a wonderful thing we need in every community. Well, thank you so much, Shami. Take care.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.